Hey everyone, so I just got done uploading the Cruise video, and yeah, we're gonna talk about Felt. So take a look at it. Felt, she is purple, which is not something I expected. Oh, I mean, I should have, because with the way, they just released the Purple Festival, they like putting on like supports and stuff right after. But like, I don't know. I just felt like we were getting a lot of purple recently, so I just didn't think they would do it. At least I think we did. Didn't we get a purple? Maybe I'm misremembering, but yeah, either way, I was just like, maybe they would flesh out some other characters either way. We do have another purple. It's gonna be Felt. Again, she has a banner. She does have the 20 free tickets from the event itself, but still kind of worth summoning on. 20 tickets isn't too much, but look, good luck with those pools either way. Again, 6.5k gems is gonna be for the full length of her step up. She's got 14k HP. 1200 attack, 1100 defense. She's 180 speed. Interesting. Her stats aren't too crazy. She does have 40% HP. What is this for purple allies? Yes. I'm glad they haven't done like an arena based their skill in a while. Those are really annoying. She's got 40% HP, 10% agility. Let's take a look. Alright, progressive water pistol is going to be physically attack one enemy, 500% power and extend prolongation. Buffs by one turn for all allies. Every usage will increase the skill's power by 200% up to 900%. So just twice you need to use it. And then after the second use, additionally grant agility enhancement large. Ooh, I feel like it's been a while since we've seen some large usage of buffs. So that's pretty cool. The prolongation. So I was talking about it in my previous video, but it seems that prolongation is like, it's kind of like a general term. It's like a category. So it depends on the unit's translation. But this one is prolongation buffs. So basically what it does, it takes all the buffs that your team has, or that character has, depending on the skill, if it's like AoE or not. And it's going to increase those buffs effects. So prolongation buffs, obviously that's a good thing. You want your buffs to last longer. Prolongation debuffs makes your debuffs last longer. That's really annoying. So I guess that's per character. So I'm not too mad about it. I was going on about a rant for hating buffs. That was like there were too many buffs in the game. Buffs and debuffs. I don't mean like buffs as in buffs. I mean buffs as in like things to attach to a character. But yeah, there's just so much in the game going on that it was hard to keep up. So I'm glad this is more like, it's more of a general term, like action gauge and like physical attack and magical attack. Like it depends on the unit. So yeah, either way, I like that. The basic skills so far looking pretty solid. I dig it. Definitely better than Cruise's pathetic basic. Then we have hydration, the passive. Purple allies permanently have 80% defense, 30% agility. I like these buffs. After 3 turns, purple allies additionally receive 30% attack and immunity to distraction buff, steal, and peel off. Ooh, okay, nice. I wonder if you can probably speed that up with like turn elapsing. That could be fun. When an ally's HP drops to 30% or less, increase action gauge by 100% for all allies, and extend prolongation buffs by one turn for purple allies. I don't know if it was a kid. Now let me take a look. But if she keeps enemies alive at a certain amount of percent, let's see. Corporal skills, damage skills, the lower HP remaining cannot be used. I don't think it was a kid. Now someone, that might have been Cruise that I took a look at. Someone I took a look at recently has it to where their teammates can survive one-shots. If you have a teammate like that, that would proc this really well, because they would get below, survive with 1 HP. That would proc action gauge 100% for all allies. That would proc extend buffs, and that would by 1 turn for purple allies. So action gauge for everyone, and then purple prolongation for 1 turn. So that's pretty solid. I like that a lot. I like how she has some really good stat buffs with defense and agility. but then after a couple turns, she also gains another stat buff as well as immunity to some stuff, which is pretty sick. I like it. I like it. Seems pretty balanced. Skill 2, Deadly Water Polo Attack. Sacrifice 10% max HP of all allies. Damn, of all of them? That's okay. Don't like that. Physically attack all enemies 4 times with 500% power. Extend prolongation buffs by 1 turn for 2 random allies. Every usage will increase the skill's power by 200% up to 1100%. After 3 times of use, sacrifice will become 0%. An attack will ignore damage mitigation. Cannot be activated when HP is insufficient. That's, yeah, this unit's like oddly balanced. She's nothing crazy, but like she's pretty solid, but she checks herself where she needs to. So at first read, you're like, ugh, I have to sacrifice 10% HP for everyone. Then after a while, not only do you have to stop sacrificing, you can pass damage mitigation in general, which is probably something we're going to see on passives on units eventually. So this is going to be really outdated when that comes around. But for now, like, this is pretty strong. That's pretty nice. You straight up ignore it. I think also it builds over time as well, so you want to be using it constantly. Yeah, she seems pretty fun. She doesn't seem too crazy. Like, I don't know. We haven't seen anything too crazy yet out of these swimsuit units besides, honestly, Amelia and Echidna go hard, both of them. These 2 new ones are the ones that aren't really anything crazy, but like Felt is a pretty solid option. And then Krush is kind of like, kind of don't really like her at all, but I want to see how she's used because she does have a corporal at the end of the day, and that shit's just wild. So she's gonna be good for that at least, especially because it's be basically a free character almost for a lot of people, so that's pretty cool. So you have to give them credit for that. Then let's take a look at her memory real quick. I do like the picture. I haven't seen it like fully, but let me see. It does look kind of cute. I do like that. Okay, we'll see. It looks like she has 2 passives as well, which is a good thing. Alright, it's going to be Royal Candidate, Defense, and Agility. So defense is going to be 25, Agility is going to be 10. Alright, HP 50%. Okay, we'll have to see. When your HP is 50% or less, you activate all debuff effects. What? That must be a translation error. Imagine just being below 50%. You just apply every debuff in the game onto your enemies. That's funny. You activate. Oh, you can get rid of all debuffs on yourself when you're below 50%. That makes more sense. Okay, that's cool. I just had to move the translation closer and it like changes. When your HP is 50% or less, you recover 80% HP. Ooh, so those 2 passes work well with it together. The first one is definitely like you can run that solo, but yeah, this is like probably one of the best memories in the game, low key. Removing all debuffs and healing 80% of your HP. That's pretty solid. I don't know how I feel about the stats. Maybe not the best memory in the game. Not one of the best ones. But Royal Candidate does cover a wide margin, especially with Amelia's, and it's agility and defense, which aren't the worst stats. That could pretty much work on almost every character, I would say. So yeah, Felt definitely looking like the better of the 2, although both are kind of meh. Although Felt is like solid, solid. But like with a huge like update like this, like I was just expecting like huge banger characters. But I guess I should like set my expectations accordingly. It seems pretty okay. I wonder how Priscilla and what's her name, Anastasia, are gonna turn out. I don't know why, but I feel like Priscilla is gonna be the best one out of the 4. We'll have to see. Both these feel like Felt feels more like an attacker than Krush. I feel like Krush is more of a support. I don't really know how to feel about them. I feel like they're trying to do everything, but they just kind of suck at everything. I'll have to wait and see. Felt's definitely more of an attacker. No, I think I'll have to really think about it. Either way, Felt seems like the way to go if you did want to summon. But again, wait for those event tickets. You do get a full 20 pulls. So yeah, that's gonna do it for the video. Can't wait for Anastasia and Priscilla. It should be coming out in like 12 days or so. Oh, not 12 days. I like the 8 days. I think the 12th is when the next part of the event comes out because it shows at the very top of the event, if you make it all the way through the path, it says this part will unlock on 8/12 or something like that, if I remember the date correctly, which would mean the other characters come out on part 2 of the event when that unlocks. So yeah, that's gonna do it for the video, and I will see you guys next time. Later.